Bacon. What's everybody getting themselves on into in this Freaky Friday? What's the word on the curve? Oh, getting a few emails right now. I guess uh, from angry subscribers. I don't know why some people get so offended over my opinions. Like, bro, we're all entitled to our opinions. But what's good? What's the word on the curve? What's everybody getting themselves into on this beautiful day? It's a beautiful day in Southern California. You know, it was cloudy, but the weather was lovely though. Not too hot, not cold, just right. You know, it's that weather that people kill for and die for and wish they had. So it just happens to be one of those days in Killicow. So you know it's gonna be getting cracking later on tonight, bro. You know, when this weather like that. Oh no. Rent's already coming up, so there's gonna be a lot of broke folks. Though it doesn't take that much change, you know, to make something happen. Especially down here. You know, you can make a whole lot of something happen out of a whole lot of nothing. Shit, we used to make a gang of shit crack out of nothing. What's good, Derek? What's cracking like my boy? I was checking out some of those songs that you were talking about, them Damu Riders, that album. Yeah, that shit's banging. You know, hey, like, I wonder why, you know, most of these individuals, like, didn't blow up like that, bro, when they have skills, bro. Like, I wonder why nobody, you know, like nobody else was featuring them or signing them on or like, you know, like, well, you know, like, why didn't they get no recognition like that? So a lot of those songs I was hearing on those albums, like the Crips and Bloods and the Damu Riders, man, bro, some of those rolas are way better than the fucking shit that was on the mainstream, bro. That's why I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How come nobody's putting them on? Or maybe because them fools probably didn't have that much material, huh? That could also be it too. You know, because there's some individuals that only have maybe like 3 songs type of material, and then after that, they're just pretty much like they're out of ideas. I have had that happen before. What's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking lagging? Getting ready for work. That's right. What is bro tapping about? You mean yapping about, right? Yo, what up? What's good, Tiny? Yep, them albums was banging. Yeah, that shit was... The beats were chingon. Lyrics were on point on some gangster shit. Yeah, that shit was... They kept up on beat. Homies were with the business, man. That shit was banging. Maybe that's why, huh? They were too much with the business. They just scared the industry away. They were just like, yeah, we're not fucking with these people. They're too real. We're not looking for... We want real, but at the same time, we don't want real. Like, if it's possible, if we could get real, but without actually really being real, you know, that would be lovely. That's how they pitch it, huh? Like, well, we want real individuals, but at the same time, we don't want them to be out there committing crime and doing real shit. So, you know, we want someone to be real, but at the same time, you know, not be real, though. So, like, if it's possible, can we meet in the middle? I wanted to ask, what's your thoughts on pornographic and people addicted to it can't control their urges? Well, at the end of the day, people could do whatever they want with their personal time and their personal life, right? Whatever type of content interests them and stuff like that. I personally, you know, don't see the need for that, right? Like, why would, you know, seeing something like that bring you, you know, some type... I think it's not so much that they have these urges. I think that they created these urges, right? I think this behavior manifested itself into now them seeking out this kind of content, but wouldn't necessarily say that they are addicted to that content. You get what I mean? Like, they created that urge for themselves, though, psychologically. The Damu Riders, Nationwide Crips, Had a lot of good rolas. Yeah, she's were banging. There was one. I think it was on the. Was it the moon? No, it was on the Crimson Bloods. I think it was the first one, right? I think it was track number 11. That beat on that rola was banging, though, bro. I'm trying to see what's up with that instrumental, though, bro. Shit, wouldn't mind getting my hands on that instrumental. Shit was fuego. They want mainstream studio gangsters, not real writers. Yeah, that's normally what it is. It makes no sense, huh? Like, well, see, these individuals aren't really thug, though. And it's like, no, but we're trying to get some. We don't really want real thugs. Like, make up your mind. Which one is it? You guys want the thugs, or you guys don't want the thugs? I mean, everybody that people put on like this gangster pedestal weren't really actual gangsters, right? Like Ice Cube or uh, Dr. Dre or none of those, right? Little Hawk was my favorite rapper of the time. He got fighting life sentence in the pen. Oh, all right, makes sense. Makes sense, right? Probably most of them did get locked up, probably. The song Pyrula from Bloods and Krillon was hard. Orale. I know that a lot of those individuals have those rolas where they dedicate, to a bunch of different like fractions and clicks, right? Like Big Payback. He had the one for the gangster car for the Crips, right? Um, and it was to a Zapp and Roger beat too. I forgot what the name of the rola is, but I think it's like shout out to the gangster car or some shit like that, right? And he's just naming a bunch of sets that are, within the gangster crib car. I'm chilling at home now. Last time I came back from work. Oh, that's right. My boy called it in early today. Yeah, I feel you. Mr. Criminal owes me $100K for showing him that his views are bought. Damn, he owes you $100K? That's crazy. When I started getting put on about the bots and everything like that, it was actually this one. He used to be a troll, right? But me and him, we got to be real cool, to the times, right? But he used to troll me before, right? But he's really cool, right? Taps in. And he was putting me up on the whole, because I'm not too familiar on how the internet works and shit like that, right? I'm not too tech savvy, right? So the individual, he puts me on, right? Like, hey, how people do what they do, right? And I do ask, questions, to him, like, hey, how do the individuals do this and that, right? And he's the one that first put me up on that you can buy views and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck, right? Because he was saying that, there's this one YouTuber, I'm not going to throw him out there, right? But there's this one YouTube that this individual, he can't stand, right? He can't stand this individual, right? And yeah, I used to try to be like, man, don't let him get to you, it's like irrelevant, whatever. And he used to be pointing out like little stuff that made sense, right? And then yeah, he would send me like links to videos of people that would do these experiments with the bots and everything, and I was just like, what the fuck, that's crazy. But I just don't see okay, I understand that you're able to do it, okay, people are able to do it and they do it, okay. But the thing I don't understand is why do they do it though? Like what does it matter if your channel has 400,000 subscribers or it only has 100 subscribers though? If you while you're sitting there, that all those views that you're getting and all those numbers that are in front of you, that those are fabricated. That that's a lie. That's not real, right? So it's not real. So how could you sit there, right, and knowing damn well that this is a lie, right, and be absolutely comfortable with that, bro? Like, to not be bothered, bro, you're fucking lying, all this shit is not real, bro. Like, how could you be okay with that? Maybe the world doesn't know what's real and what's not, but what is real and what's not, and that that's fake. And how the fuck can you be comfortable knowing that that's fake, bro? Knowing that all that quote unquote support you're getting is fabricated though. When you get honest how could I say, honest recognition and honest support, right, by individuals who don't have to, people don't have to do nothing in this world. They take the time out of their day to support you and hear what you got to say, right? So it's cool that people actually take the time, and I praise and applaud everyone that shows love and support because they don't have to, you know. So I do honestly appreciate that. So that appreciation goes a long way, right? But when you know that it's a lie, right? Because you're buying it, then like what is the purpose of you doing this for? Then how can you be okay with that? Like I don't understand the concept behind that though. Like that shit like just baffles me though, bro. Like, but it's not real support though. Like how could you be cool knowing that your support is not real though? Like, is it like do people really comfortable living in a lie like that much? Like I guess there is people that I guess lies just don't bother them. I guess they just like living in the delusion, I guess. That is just crazy though. See, individuals like that, it does pique my interest though, because I want to get to the bottom of why they think the way they think. Like, why do they view things the way they view it? Like why do you feel like that's okay? Or like what exactly are you looking to get out of that though? Like getting to the answers of that would be, you know, pretty cool if somebody were to ever break that down, right? That would be pretty interesting. I mean, I would tap into hear what they gotta say, right? Because I'm genuinely curious. Like, why do they do that though? I just have a hard time wrapping my head around why they would do that though. Unfortunately, more people like mainstream gangster rap, even if what they rap about is fake. I know it's they want to live through these people's lyrics, right? It's like, you know, it's the opposite of what they live, so it's like it's kind of like, you know, they play within the character, right? They get a little taste of what maybe it would be like, right? So I can understand why, you know, why they prefer, you know, that kind of rap, because, you know, you have all these people that support gangster rap and bump it and love it and everything like that, but then they hate the actual gang banging and shit like that though. I've actually had one individual tell me, you know, hey, I like the whole, like, he said he was not a gang member. He said, I like the whole, you know, gangster concept, the tagging and the dress code and all of that. I think that shit is badass, bro. But I just don't like the killing and the fighting and the stabbings. Like why can't they just, you know, keep that gangster stuff, but without like the violence though? And I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Shit is not meant to be cool and praised and liked and as some kind of fucking, like, you know, hobby, bro. This shit was created for the violence and all that destruction. Well, not actually created, but what it manifested into, right? And why it's done, right? Because you have a lot of angry individuals out there, bro. They're not doing it. They're just releasing their frustration out there, bro. That's real pain and real rage that you're feeling out there. It's not a gimmick. It's not a game. People want to look at it as a game, but it's not though. And that's where people get hurt. You want to play the role, bro? It's not a role you want to play. Most of these rappers from that move got locked up and smoked in the street. Yeah, I believe it, bro. Hey, but shit, they were talented as fuck though. And he got killed by Ballers on Point in Palmdale, Big Payback. Oh yeah. At the McDonald's, no? Yeah, because they go at it pretty vicious. Was he living over there? Yeah, I know BOP, they definitely got a big branch over there. It's true, I can't believe people would do that just to look like they matter to the world. Yeah, but why though? Like, or is it just to be considered the number one? Like, but it's not real though. Like, you know that it's not, like, you're buying it, so you know that number one spot that you're claiming is not real though. Like, so how could you want to boast and brag of that, right? Like, if you know that that's truly not real, like, how, like, why are you comfortable with doing that? Like what exactly, like, what does it bring you? Like, no, because it can't be, because, you know, the praise and everything, because it's fabricated, it's not real, and they know that it's not real, right? It would be different if people were lying to them, right? They're lying to that they have this and that, but they don't know that they do, right? So it inflates their egos, right? So they're being lied to. But if they know themselves that this shit is fucking a lie. Like, why the fuck? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. That shit blows my mind, bro. Ah. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, bro, I'm surprised when I have like 8 people up in this bitch. Like, damn, bro. Like, 8 motherfuckers actually care about what I gotta say. Shit, fuck. You know? That's cool, shit. Shit, I wouldn't even think there should be one, right? You know, in my videos, when they get like, hundreds and thousands, I'm just like, maybe not as much as some of these other channels, but I'm fucking shocked at the amount that it does get either way, though. I'm just like, that's crazy. You know? Because I don't see it like all that special or anything like that, so it's a trip. Right? But I guess maybe people do really see themselves, that important or something. I don't know. There's a whole lot of insecurity going on in YouTube. I'll tell you that much. Whole lot of people's insecurities, broadcasted. Brazy from Damus. He's from DOB. He got smoked in the streets. Oh shit. My man on break, keep doing what you do. You already know, my boy. That's all we can do. And even Tortilla Flats, gang members named Chucky, was burned in Palmdale's territory, the part of Eastside Palmdale too. Damn, bro, I didn't know that one. That's crazy. I know that he had died, but I didn't know he had died in Palmdale like that. Even though he got killed by members of his own gang in Oklahoma. Oh, well, no. That's what happens when people get too deep in games they probably shouldn't be, getting too deep into. Right? Those are real consequences, right? People really need to think about, what they, dive into. Because those paths are chosen by themselves, right? Like, nobody chooses those paths for them. That's when people want to cry and play victim is I never buy it because I already know. Nah, bro, nobody forced you down that path, bro. You volunteered. You wanted to feel like you were that one. Now you don't want to play. Should have thought of that before. I mean, that's why they make sure, tell you, what you're getting yourself into, and you still say yes, and you're down for whatever, and then now all of a sudden, you don't have that same outlook. Well, you should have thought of that before, bro. So now you want people to feel sorry or sympathize with you. It's not gonna work because it shouldn't work. Those are leeches. What up from the UK, homie? Oh, what's good with you guys over there, man? Shout out to the UK. And even where Whack 100 beat up those white dudes that were trying to jump him. Happened out here. One of them. Now I know the 661 definitely cracks, bro. Those who think that it doesn't crack over there or that ain't nothing happening are people who just talk out of their asses, bro. I swear, bro. Like, people don't even roam around these areas or live in these areas, but yet they want to say that ain't nothing happening over there or ain't shit cracking. And it's like, bro, how the fuck do you know you ain't even out there? Like, there's cracking out there, bro. If shit wouldn't be cracking, bodies wouldn't be dropping, bro. All right? Bodies drop because shit's cracking. I didn't know they had a Primo's Burger over there. We have one over here that's just bomb. No, I'm just messing with you. All good, my boy. Tortilla Flats gang. Yeah. Well, there's several Tortilla Flats gangs, right? Depending which one we're talking about, right? And they're all different. Whether it's Compton, Vital Tortilla Flats, or Harbor area, or San Diego, or or the many others. Kivo G was good. El Skinny. El Flax. Fucking, whose name? Hey, gang Tortilla Flats. Well, they do. There's a history. I have a video. If you want, you can check it out, right? I have a video breaking down, why they gave themselves that name and, and all of that, right? The backstory behind. Pretty interesting. You want to peep it out. What do you think about Portland, Oregon, like the city as in a whole and the people? I don't know. I never been out there or anything like that, right? But I have homies, right, who I have met through YouTube and stuff like that, right, who stay out there, right? They're from neighborhoods over there, and they give me the backstories, right, because they want me to cover their areas over there too, right? So they have gave me, a pretty good idea of what maybe is like over there, right? So from what I get of it, it's not too much different than out here, right? Like, the homeless population over there, I guess they have a lot of it, right? A lot of drug addicts as well, and a whole lot of like gangster shit, right? So it pretty much sounds like it's like right here, right? It truly, well, from what they, and they do send me pictures with their homies and everything like that, and they send me like articles of like crimes and homicides that have happened and stuff like that, right? So it has painted me a pretty good picture of like over there, right? And I'm just like, all right, so it's like pretty much like kind of like over here, kind of. It's just not so congested, I would figure, right? Like probably would be the only difference, right? Because right here, it's really jam-packed full of people. Like there is that many, like whatever people are imagining in their head of how it would be to live in California or in Los Angeles, like with the amount of people, double that. That's how much people there is, bro. There's twice as much as you think that there is. Maybe 3 times as much. Like in one city, you'll have maybe like in one city, you'll have like no lie, you'll have like 4 elementaries, bro. And those elementaries are jam-packed full of kids, bro. That's how much people we're talking about. 4 elementaries in one city. And they're all like jam-packed full. And that's just elementary, bro. Then you have like 3 high schools and like fucking 4 middle schools. And they're all jam-packed full of people, bro. You go pick up your kid and forget about it, bro. It's better off if you just go walking. Like the amount of people that there is just insane, bro. Like when they say California traffic is the worst, it is, bro, because there's that much people, bro. There is that, like, overly packed. Because here, see, in other areas, there's homes. There's a lot of homes. Here, you'll hardly see houses, right? There's certain cities that they'll have houses, but there'll be like a block here and there that would have homes. A majority of the area is jam-packed full of apartments, projects, mostly apartments, bro. A gang of apartments. You just have apartments everywhere around here. Everywhere. Then you'll have, like I said, you'll have a street that has maybe like 4 houses in it, or you'll have a block that has, like a few houses in it. But the majority of the whole cities are made out of apartments, bro. Like low income apartments. So you can see where. And then, like, let's say, for example, like in the projects, like I have a homie, right? Good camarada of mine. He lives in the projects, right? And in his project, it's only a one bedroom project, bro. So it's only a 1 bedroom. Keep that in mind. A 1 bedroom, and there is 19 people living in that 1 bedroom apartment, bro. They all have to sleep in the living room. And he says when he has to get ready for work, he has to like tippy-toe over people, bro. He has, his brothers that live there, his uncle's wife, their kids. Yeah, and it's like that, bro. And a lot of families live like that. Like in my mom's house, like when I was staying with my mom, it was me, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my 3 uncles, my aunt, my stepdad, and my six brothers and sisters, right? We had 6 of us in total, right? So it was all of us in one house, bro. And that's how we grew up. When people are like, damn, you're really close with your uncles. Like, well, yeah, I lived with them my whole entire life. Right? My mom had me at a young age, so we're not even that far apart in age. But yeah, that's how a lot of families live out here, bro. Everybody's just jam packed, bro. Because like I said, rent is so expensive that it takes a gathering of individuals just to get the fucking bills paid, bro. My brother just died last night, and oh, sorry to hear that, bro. I send my condolence, to you and your loved ones. I mean, fuck you, bitch ass. I don't know what that's supposed to say. I don't know if you were trying to insult the black folks, right? But you can't blame a whole ethnicity for, you know, your brother's loss, right? You can only blame the individuals that did that, right? Their ethnicity has nothing to do with the actions that one individual took upon himself. You feel me? We can only blame and hold those accountable that did the action, right? Because I guarantee you a lot of people will send their condolence your way and you know would understand your pain and your grief and wouldn't justify the individual's actions, right? Either in West Lancaster, Texas territory, is my territory. All right. Yeah, Whack knows. Shit, Whack probably even paid for that shit, bro. I don't trust nothing that individual says and does. He's so full of it, bro. He's so full of it. It's hard to believe anything. What up? Do you just call me Dad? Um, if that's what you heard. What up? What's good? Code for Marks. Wait, what? Where you from? Is it where I live, my ethnicity, or my gang representation, or what exactly do you mean by that? Yeah, it's like LA, just nothing to do and raining all the time. I'm pretty sure there's something to do. Like in LA, yeah, well, in LA, there's a lot of things to do, right? But it takes money, right? And money a lot of people don't have, right? But I'm assuming they get down just like how we get down, right? Like you guys, get together in the hood and, you buy some beer, you invite some people over, and you guys are just posted out there drinking, right? I mean, that's literally what's happening out here, right? We get together, boombox, bumping out of the homie stereo out of his car. We're just posted right there outside on the sidewalk, right? Drinking some beer, playing dominoes, playing cards, playing dice, just kicking back, just chilling, joking around. That's pretty much what we're doing. That's pretty much what's happening. You know what I mean? Seeing what kind of crazy shit we see, daring homies to do stupid shit, going body shots, clowning on homies. That's, mingling, interacting. That's pretty much what's happening. Right? And I'm pretty sure you could do that anywhere. Right? I mean, you could go, like I said, to the clubs and bars, which homies rarely do, right? They do tend to do that sometimes, right? But homies normally want to spend their time on the block, right? But you could go and do like clubs and all that shit, but it's going to cost a lot of money, bro. And those females in there are going to milk you for every dime, bro. They're going to leave you penniless. How do you feel about the loudmouths? Want to be shot callers until they're in the hot seat? Yeah, bro. Like I said, everybody wants to be the big dog, bro, until they get that spotlight, bro. And then it's like, what happened? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? There's shit that runs really deep, bro, and there's real shit that's going down, right? And it's está cabrón. Yeah, they also have a premium burger. That's good. All right, so you guys have several. We have a few of them over here. There's like about, that I know, there's only like 2, 3 that I know of. Eventually, everyone's gonna move out of Cali. Getting too expensive to live here. Yeah, probably. Well, who knows? People are hard-headed. I can't imagine myself ever leaving Cali. Like, I just can't. Well, shit, for a 1 bedroom apartment is like 2K a month. It is. It is. It is. It's not. That's what it is. 1 bedroom apartment is 2K. If you want a 2 bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom, you're looking at about like 285, roughly around there. 3 maybe. 3 is like already like probably like expensive, but you're looking about almost 3 though. You're looking at about 2. Probably the cheapest one, if you're lucky, you'll be able to find is maybe like 2,400. If you lucky, my boy, you must have had the plug. You probably would get something like that if you lucky, and that's not even counting. You still gotta pay the electric bill, the water, and all that shit, bro. They don't come with that. Still gotta pay all that too. You know what I mean? Like I said, and that's if you lucky, bro. That's if you had the plug. If I stay there by them. Oh, all right. California. Are you bald? Yes, I am. What do you think about the U.S. government making hours? Did they? I'll probably do a video on that. Because my time's already running out. I won't be able to have time to dive into all that. DC is definitely up in the building. I fuck your mom. Damn, serio? How many times? Sick ass fool. Does that mean you're my dad now? You better be paying my... I'm gonna have her put child support on you. Those tactics are not gonna work on me, bro. It's the internet, my guy. It is really not that serious. Nice try, though. But we're not 11 years old no more. We're not 12 years old no more. We're not going to be like, man, fuck you, man. You never fuck my mom. Mommy, I fuck you, mom. Like, how old are we? Like, individuals, when they come at me with that kind of stuff, like, well, this fool's gay. Like, really? A gay joke? This was gay. You're really going to say a gay joke? Like, bro, how old are you, my guy? Like, how old are you that we're still saying this, bro? Like, that we're going to be worried about that kind of stuff. Like, we are not 11 years. You tell an 11-year-old that, they'll get mad. No, I'm not gay. But, bro, how old are we now, bro? Those shits are just not going to work, bro. We're not little kids no more. So it's just like, okay. Like, says more about the individuals than it does about, oneself, right? What's your thoughts on the t-shirt war between... That's just internet games. It's not a real thing. It's just internet bullcrap, right? Only internet people are worried and tripping about that kind of stuff, right? Like, it's not a real factor. Right? Like, where it really counts and where it really matters. People aren't even aware of this kind of stuff, right? Like, when I come on here and I see, like, fools dissing, like, their enemies on the internet, like, I don't think that this fool's gangster, this fool's holding it down for our side. I just think, like, bro, what the fuck? This fool wants attention, bro. This was goofy. Because you just can't, commend somebody for doing that kind of shit or pat him in the back, like, yeah, this fool's really repping it for us. Like, if he was really repping it for us, he would be going and smashing on them. He would actually be really physically doing and putting in the work. He wouldn't be speaking about it on the internet or bragging or, saying what he's gonna do. Like, if people are supposed to applaud about, hey, I'm gonna go to college, or people are supposed to be like, hell yeah, whoa, or, oh, I'm gonna be a CEO. No. Once I go and actually do it, then I could, people could applaud me, right? A lot of people could say a whole lot of stuff, bro. But all they are is just words, bro. They mean nothing without the action, right? So people could say that they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, or they do this, or... Bro, you want respect, you want to then go earn that shit. You could only earn that shit in real life by doing real things. Because all this is going to get you nothing whatsoever. Zero stripes, zero, respect, zero. It's going to get you nothing, bro. That's why whenever I see people on here saying, "Oh man, I'll fuck them up and I'll do this, I'll run up and I'll clap them." Bro, if you really were gonna do all that stuff, and if you really were about that, then you would just go and do it, bro. Plain and simple. You wouldn't speak about it. You wouldn't say what you're going to do. You're just gonna go and do it. That's it. Because everything else is just done for people to be like, damn, this was really gangster, man. This was really doing it. Man, we already know the games, bro. We've been in this our whole entire life, bro. We already seen all the tricks that the phonies ever try to play. You know what I mean? That we just recognize them from distance. Because let me tell you something. When a motherfucker's really about his business, he's going to go ahead. He just does it, bro. He just goes and he does it, bro. He doesn't let the audience know. He just goes and does it, bro. They go and they handle business. Right? You know? Because in the field, that's what they handle business, bro. You know? That's how shit is handled and how respect is earned in stripes and stuff like that. So all this internet game is just, you know, it's like they want that respect and them stripes, but without actually really doing the work, right? It's facading. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, my time's up. So we out.